Hello, my name is Zoe Horn, and this is my final Instagram strategy presentation for the brand The Oodie. So before I dive into The Oodie's presence on Instagram, I figured I'd give a little bit of background on the company, and they are a comfort wear brand founded by two brothers in Australia in the year 2017. And they created a product which they call Oodie, which is basically a wearable blanket or an oversized hoodie, hence the name Oodie. Taking a look at some of the Oodie's basic information on Instagram, they have 230,000 followers, 238 posts, and they post about every 2 to 4 days, but it varies from week to week, and between 2,000 to 50,000 likes per post. And their posts are formatted in a meme-like style. Taking a closer look at their content, you can see in the screenshot on the left here that their feed is literally all memes. So they keep this idea of humor and lightheartedness in their feed by presenting them in such a manner, and all of the imagery that they use throughout their feed is either found or it is follower or user submitted. They also post daily stories from customers, and these videos are usually of customers who tag them within their own stories, showing themselves wearing the Oodies in various locations. Taking a look at the SWOT analysis of this brand, some of the strengths are they have a fairly large following. They have high engagement because all of their content is generated by their users. They also care very much about the quality of their product, and they claim to be vegan and cruelty-free, so they appeal to those audiences. Some of their weaknesses is that compared to a lot of people on the market, their price is much higher. No one who is interested in the product can't test the product because they have no physical stores, and they have limited sizing and limited designs because it's only a one-size-fits-all, and not all designs appeal to all people. Their opportunities start with them having the ability to collaborate with other organizations within the vegan and cruelty-free community. They could create more sizes, which would allow them to be a bit more inclusive. They could adjust marketing to students and at-home workers. They can make a discount or payment plan for students who aren't able to pay for the higher price point, as well as creating a flagship store so people can go in and physically feel the product. The threats that they are currently dealing with are, of course, the cheaper alternatives on the market, not protecting intellectual property, meaning there's a lot of dupes out there that are almost exact replicas, and poor personal engagement on posts, which you can see in the screenshots provided down below, which is also technically a weakness, but you can see that they copy and pasted the same response for multiple users. Looking at one of their competitors here, the brand The Comfy, founded in 2017, has almost 50,000 followers. They have 1,225 posts. They post almost every day with a tiny bit of variation, but they have only 0.5 or 1% engagement approximately. Versus the Oodie, they do have a significant amount less followers. They do have more posts and they frequently post more, but they do have a lower engagement percentage. Another competitor that the Oodie has is the brand The Snuggie. They have 117,000 followers, 229 posts. They post approximately every 2 days, but they have an approximate of 0.08 engagement, which is fairly low. Compared to the Oodie, they have a significant less amount of followers. They have a similar post amount, and they have a much lower engagement rate. Moving on to the Oodie's current and target Instagram audiences, you can see that there's a fairly good distribution between women and men between this brand, with 62% being women and 38% being men, the majority which is within the age range of 25 to 34. And to give a little bit of quantity to these numbers is that there is approximately 25,000 women within the age range of 18 and 34. When thinking about how I would want this brand's audience to be from its current demographics, is to capitalize on the larger percentage of individuals that are within this 22% category, which is the ages between 18 and 24. This would allow the brand to have a little bit more variety between those age range and hopefully even out those percentages a bit. So I would choose to focus on women between the age of 18 to 24, and within that original 25,000 demographic, that would leave about 5,500 individuals. Typically, this age range would be people who are just entering university or who are currently attending university. So I would target this new audience to be university students or individuals located near universities, people who also enjoy lounging at home, and who enjoy oversized blankets or hoodies. To personify the type of individual I would like to target within this new segment, I have created this persona, Ella Park. Ella Park is a full-time student at the University of Adelaide, focusing on international business and economics. She works part-time as a waitress at a popular vegan restaurant. She has family and a boyfriend that live abroad, so she spends many evenings video chatting or messaging them on Instagram. She also spends long hours studying and likes to lounge at home to recuperate from school and work. Now discussing the Oodie's Instagram goals, if we move on to connecting the SWOT to the new target segment, one of their strengths is that younger millennials and Gen Z care a lot about ethical issues and involvement with their favorite brands. So this is kind of emphasized with the cruelty-free and vegan aspect of the brand. Weaknesses are the high price point and the non-size inclusivity, especially because of the body positivity movement. And it's hard for a lot of people within this 18-year-old age range to rationalize spending over $100 for a splurge item. One of their opportunities would be to counteract not being as size inclusive by creating more sizes, as well as creating some sort of program for discounts and payment plans for students. And because one of their biggest threats is that their competitors are much cheaper, by providing this opportunity to have some sort of discount for students or some form of payment plan, it kind of equals out that threat and allows them to be on a little bit more of a level playing field from their competitors. Their overall business objective with this new target segment is to sell Oodies to women of ages 18 through 24. In order to achieve that objective, I've created 3 SMART goals here. The first being to increase women followers ages 18 through 24 by 10% in 6 months. This is of course an approximate number I'm providing here, but the part of the funnel that this would be in is awareness and interest and consideration, meaning they have not yet followed, they have not yet purchased, but they may be snooping around. And the KPI for this would be if they actually end up becoming an Instagram follower and following the Oodie. For SMART goal number 2, have 2,000 women ages 18 through 24 use student discount in 3 months. So this is hypothetical, as if the program for student discounts has already been integrated into their website, and part of this funnel would be conversion. So at this point, they will have already purchased an Oodie from the website using their discount. The KPI for this would be the measurement of the amount of times the student discount was applied at checkout. The third SMART goal would be to increase sales from targeted ads to women ages 18 through 24, university students, by 15% in the next 6 months. So, the part of the funnel for this is a bit all over the place. The ad itself is awareness and interest and consideration. If they are then transferred from that ad to the website, they are on evaluation and intent. From evaluation and intent, if they then make a successful sale, it would be conversion. Therefore, I am considering the KPI for this particular SMART goal sales made through these particular ad posts. Strategies and tactics for achieving the Oodie's Instagram goals can be seen here with a correlation to my specific SMART goals. So SMART goal number 1 of getting more university women followers ages 18 through 24 can be achieved potentially by maintaining their humorous format with photos, but incorporating pictures and videos emphasizing university students. SMART goal number 2, which was having 2,000 women ages 18 through 24 purchase an Oodie using the student discount program. To achieve this goal, I would advertise student discount program on Instagram in their posts and stories, as well as creating a banner on the website and an option at checkout for that discount. SMART goal number 3 could be accomplished. This is the increasing sales of targeted ads to women and university students. This could be achieved by creating a mix of image and photo ad content modeled after viral trends, or targeted towards specific universities within certain regions. So all the content is basically what they have been creating before, emphasizing stories, funny video content, using viral trends, using imagery, but rather focusing it more on the new target audience of female university students ages 18 through 24. More specific examples could be women receiving their Oodie in a university setting or wearing it in a university setting, posts talking about student discounts, and there's also the potential to share articles regarding the certain practices that the Oodie emphasizes, such as the vegan and cruelty-free and their new student discount program. I would normally recommend that they would post no more than 1 post a day. I'm trying to post every day of the week because more than once a day can become kind of annoying to some followers, and that may lead them to unfollow. With the exception of their stories, which would be okay if they posted multiple times per day. The types of content that they should share on their account from other users is kind of tricky for this particular brand because they are already currently doing that with their content that they put out there, because all of their imagery is from their users. However, within alignment of the audience engagement and development, I would encourage them to continue to post follower content because it's nice seeing the followers involved in that part of the brand. You can see an example of that on the slide here on the left, as well as responding to followers on a more personal level. Here I included a kind of generic comment that they put a lot of the time, and it would be nice if the brand could address the individuals personally, so there's a little bit more involvement. Conversations the Oodie should join, number 1, would be to collaborate with vegan restaurants near university campuses. Number 2, collaborate with influencers whose audiences matches the Oodie's target audience of women 18 through 24, as well as working with influencers in the vegan and cruelty-free lifestyle, and influencers who are attending university. This would kind of drive sales towards all 3 of my SMART goals: getting more followers for women within this demographic, getting more sales for women within this demographic, and who also share like-mindedness ideals with the brand, being vegan and cruelty-free, and having the target segment audience of the women attending university. So to summarize my strategies and tactics to connect all of them to the suggested KPIs for this target segment, number 1 is to maintain humor across all of their content, as well as posting follower content and creating personal messages while incorporating university students into the posts. This will hopefully drive up their follower content within our targeted demographic of women 18 through 24, fulfilling our first KPI of increasing our followers. Next would be to develop and advertise the student discount program. This incentive to buy the product would fulfill the KPI of the student discount applied and the sales made through posts. All of the strategies and tactics I have mentioned so far range all over the marketing funnel. However, there's a strong emphasis on awareness, as there is the gaining of followers, as well as the interest and consideration and evaluation and intent, as they have not yet made the purchase, but they may be considering it given the incentive of the student discount. Finally, there is the creating of a variety of media modeled after viral trends and enforced by targeted ads, meaning the university ads I've mentioned previously, as well as the collaboration with influencers and other brands to drive up overall sales and generate excitement for the brand, the Oodie. So in conclusion, by targeting strategies and tactics that I just mentioned previous, such as influencers, collaboration, robust ad targeting to university students, and a student discount program, the KPIs of the Oodie can be met. This in turn will fulfill the overall objective of generating more sales for women ages through 18 through 24. And that's the end of my presentation. I hope you enjoyed.